The incident, the 1950 broken arrow over British Columbia. An eerie tale of Cold War secrecy, survival and mystery in the unforgiving wilderness of northern British Columbia. February 13th, 1950, a mission gone awry. The skies over the Pacific Northwest were dark and foreboding as a US Air Force B-36 bomber roared through the icy winds. The massive aircraft, a symbol of Cold War might, carried a chilling cargo. A Mark IV nuclear bomb. While this particular Mark IV was a training version, stripped of its plutonium core and incapable of a nuclear explosion, it still carried conventional explosives and uranium, a grim reminder of the weapon's destructive potential. The bomber, on a simulated combat mission from Eielson Air Force Base in Alaska to Carswell Air Force Base in Texas, was tasked with testing the endurance of US strategic air forces. But as the aircraft crossed into the icy expanse near the coast of British Columbia, things began to go terribly wrong. The first sign of trouble came with the engines. The bitter cold had taken its toll, causing 3 of the bomber's 6 engines to fail in quick succession. Struggling to maintain altitude, the crew faced a grim choice: risk crashing with their volatile cargo or lighten the load. In a tense and calculated decision, the crew jettisoned the Mark IV bomb over the Pacific Ocean. The conventional explosives were detonated upon impact as a safety measure, creating a massive explosion, but thankfully, no nuclear reaction. However, the bomber itself was still in peril. A leap into the wilderness. With the B-36 rapidly losing altitude, the order was given to abandon ship. 17 crew members prepared for a dangerous parachute drop into the frigid wilderness near Princess Royal Island off the coast of British Columbia. In the chaos of the jump, only 12 survived the harrowing descent, landing in one of the most rugged and remote regions of the continent. The plane, now eerily unmanned, continued on autopilot, its mechanical groans echoing through the cold night. Miles away, deep in the wilderness, the bomber met its fate. It slammed into the side of Mount Colleget, leaving a trail of debris scattered across the inhospitable terrain. The US Air Force quickly classified the incident, hoping to contain the fallout, both literal and figurative. But whispers of the event began to spread, stirring the imaginations of locals and conspiracy theorists alike. 3 years later, in 1953, the wreckage of the B-36 was finally discovered by a search party. Twisted metal and charred fragments of the aircraft were found littering the mountainside, a grim testament to the disaster. Despite official reports claiming that all sensitive materials from the bomb had been destroyed or accounted for, rumors persisted.